There are seasons when your soul feels dry, when you give and give, and there is nothing left inside, when the world feels loud, but your heart feels empty. Tonight you do not have to force strength. You do not have to pretend you are full. Come closer. There is a river that does not run dry. There is a love that does not thin out with time. Let your soul drink again. I wandered through a thirsty land with dust upon my tongue, searching for a deeper well, for rest that had not come. Shadows stretched across my heart and hope felt far away, but under the shelter of your wings I found a safer place. From your river of delight, my soul drinks freely. From your faithful love, you restore me gently. In the shadow of your light, I am satisfied. From your river of delight, I come alive. Brief transition. There were days you kept pouring into others, smiling when you felt empty, standing when you felt weak. But his love was not asking you to perform. It was inviting you to receive. His steadfast love is wide. His faithfulness reaches beyond the sky, and you are allowed to drink deeply. Your mercy flows like quiet streams through cracks I tried to hide, washing dust from weary places where silent fears reside. In your light I start to see I was never left alone. The fountain of abundant grace has always been my home. From your river of delight, my soul drinks freely. From your faithful love, you restore me gently. In the shadow of your light, I am satisfied. From your river of delight, I come alive. Deeper strings, soft violin swells, spacious stillness. Lord, I bring you my dryness. I bring you the places that feel worn and tired. You are my refuge. Your loving kindness is precious. Under your wings I find safety. From your river of delights my soul drinks freely. I do not have to strive for water. You are the fountain of life. In your light, I see light. I receive your love now. Even if the world feels dry, you remain the stream. Even if my heart feels small, you are my deepening. Even when my strength runs low, your river still will flow. From your river of delight, my soul drinks freely. From your faithful love, you restore me gently. In the fullness of your light, I am satisfied. From your river of delight, I come alive. Yes, I come alive. rest under his wings. The river has not stopped flowing. His love is still enough. Sleep in his abundance. Amen. Tonight you do not enter to impress. You do not come to prove your worth. You come as you are. Tired, perhaps quiet, maybe unsure. There is a fear that you might not be enough, that heaven requires more than you can give. But the door is not guarded by perfection. It opens to gratitude, and you are welcome. I come with nothing in my hands, no polished words, no grand demands, just a quiet heart that longs for rest and hope that I am still confessed. You made me, Lord, I am your own, not standing here as one unknown. Your faithful love has called my name, and I am safe within your claim. I enter with gratitude, and I am welcome here. The Lord is good and faithful, His presence draws me near. I enter with gratitude, and I am welcome. Brief transition. There were times you hesitated, times you thought God might turn away. You replayed your flaws, measured your faith, wondered if belonging had limits. But His love is not fragile, His faithfulness does not expire. You are not visiting a distant king, you are coming home. Through simple praise and softened breath, I lay down fear, I lay down stress. Your mercy stands at every gate, not asking me to compensate. From generation into now, your steady kindness makes this vow. You hold my life with patient care, and joy begins to settle there. I enter with gratitude, and I am welcome here. The Lord is good and faithful, His presence draws me near. I enter with gratitude, and I am welcome. Deeper strings, gentle pause. Lord, I do not enter to prove myself. I enter to rest. You made me. I belong to you. Your faithful love surrounds me. I enter your presence, and I am welcome. Not tolerated, not barely accepted, but welcomed with steady love. Tonight, I release the fear of rejection. I receive belonging. Even if my voice feels trembling, you remain my
good and faithful. His presence draws me near. I enter with gratitude. I am fully welcome. I enter with gratitude, and I am welcome.
Rest in this truth. You are not outside. The Lord is good. His love endures. You are welcome here. Amen.
There are seasons when you look at your life and wonder if your best days are behind you. When the mirror feels honest, when years feel heavy, but listen gently tonight. The Lord does not measure you by noise or speed. He sees roots, He sees faithfulness, He sees what is still alive beneath the surface. Breathe. You are still planted and planted, things still grow. The years have written on my hands lines of joy and pain. Some dreams bloomed and faded fast, some returned again. I have walked through silent fields where no applause was found. Yet in your house my roots went deep in steady sacred ground. Planted in your house, oh Lord, I am still alive. Planted in your faithful love, I continue to rise. Even in the later light, I still bear fruit. I still bear fruit.
Brief transition. There were moments you thought you had missed your time. Opportunities that slipped quietly away. Strength that did not feel the same. But righteousness is not rushed. Fruit does not grow by comparison. It grows by staying. And you have stayed. His mercy has kept you green.
When my body felt the years and my pace became more slow, you were not finished shaping me. You had more life to sow. Like trees beside still waters and sun that softly moves, your spirit keeps me rooted deep where hidden strength renewed. Planted in your house, oh Lord, I'm still alive. Planted in your faithful love, I continue to rise. Even in the later light, I still bear fruit. Yes, I still bear fruit.
Deeper strings, gentle heart, warm, sustained tones. Lord, I release the fear of being too late. I release the lie that I am past my purpose. You planted me in your house. You rooted me in your righteousness. My life is not wasted. My years are not empty. Planted in you, I still bear fruit. In your presence, I am not fading. I am flourishing.
Even if my strength feels small, you remain strong. Even if the seasons change, you carry on. Even when the light grows soft, your life in me is not lost. Planted in your house, oh Lord, I am still alive. Planted in your faithful love, I continue to rise. In the quiet of these years, I still bear fruit. Yes, I still bear fruit. I flourish in you. You are not behind. You are rooted. And what is rooted in God does not wither. Rest in His house tonight. Amen. You do not enter tonight to impress God. You do not come to prove your faith. You come as you are, tired maybe, quiet, carrying more than you show. But His gates are not guarded by performance. His presence is not unlocked by perfection. Breathe in slowly, let gratitude rise, not as pressure, but as relief. You belong here. With thankful breath I come, with thankful breath I rest. Lord, I am yours, and that is enough. With thankful breath I rest in your care. Brief transition. There were times you thought worship meant effort, louder, stronger, better. But He was never asking for a show. He was inviting your heart. You are His sheep, His people, formed by His hands, not by your achievements. And His steadfast love has never failed you. Your goodness follows quietly through valleys I have known. Your faithfulness outlives my fear. It steadies what has grown. From morning light to evening calm, your kindness does not move. In every breath you give to me, I find more reason to trust you. With thankful breath I come, with thankful breath I rest. Lord, I am yours, and that is enough. With thankful breath I rest in your care. Soft strings widen, harp gently repeating. Lord, I release the need to impress you. I release the weight of religious pressure. You are God, and you are good. Your love endures. Your faithfulness continues through every generation. With thankful breath, I rest in your care.
I do not enter to prove myself. I enter because I belong. I am yours, and you are gentle with me.
Even if my voice is weak, you receive me. Even if my hands are empty, you keep me. Even when my worship feels small, your love stands tall. With thankful breath I come, with thankful breath I rest. Lord, I am yours, and that is enough. Your goodness never ends. Your love remains. With thankful breath I rest in your care. Stay here a moment longer. Let the quiet hold you. You are not performing. You rest now. Amen.
You have walked long roads. Some of them were beautiful. Some of them were heavy with regret. There were turns you wish you had not taken. Years that feel scattered in the wind. But tonight you are not lost. You are here. Breathe slowly. The one who guides the wandering has guided you again. You are closer to home than you think. I walk through deserts of my own making, chasing lights that slowly faded, thirsty for a place to stand, with empty maps in trembling hands. I called for help in silent shame, afraid to even speak your name. Yet in the dust beneath the sky, you heard my low and broken cry. You led me home. You led me home. From every road I walked alone. Now my heart rests in gratitude. You led me home. Brief transition. There were nights when regret felt louder than hope, when you replayed every wrong turn, every mischance. But Psalm 1:7 whispers something gentle. He gathered the wanderers. He led them by a straight way. He brought them to a city to dwell in. Your story is not wasted. Even the detours were seen. His mercy was guiding you back. When strength was thin and hope was small, when pride had nowhere left to fall, you opened paths I could not see and placed your quiet hand on me. You did not count the years I lost. You did not shame me for the cost. You set my feet on steady ground. In your direction I was found. You led me home. You led me home. From every road I walked alone. Now my heart rests in gratitude. You led me home. release the weight of wasted years. I release the shame of wrong turns. You are the God who rescues the wandering. You are the one who restores direction. You led me home, and my heart rests in gratitude. Not because I found the way, but because you came for me. I dwell in your mercy now. I am not lost. I am led.
Even if I lose my way again, you remain my faithful friend. Even if the road is long, you are my shelter and my song. Even when my steps are slow, you are the way that leads me home. You led me home. You led me home. Through every fear I faced alone, now my heart rests in gratitude. You led me home. You led me home. And here I stand in quiet hope, held by mercy, held by grace, safely in your dwelling place.
Rest now. You are not defined by where you wandered. You are defined by the one who brought you back. He is faithful to lead. He is faithful to restore. Amen. Come in from the noise. Close the door gently. There's so much fear about the future. So many questions about provision, about stability, about those you love. Gently, breathe. Your home is not held together by your strength alone. The Lord sees your reverence. He sees the quiet faithfulness. And where He is welcome, peace settles.
Blessed are the steps that choose your ways. In ordinary hidden days, blessed are the hands that work in love, trusting help that comes from above. Around this table, simple and small, you are the shelter over us all. In daily bread and quiet prayer, your steady goodness fills the air. Blessed in your ways, my home stands secure. The Lord surrounds our table, His promise is sure. Blessed in your ways, we rest, we endure.
Brief transition. There were moments you feared losing it, feared not being enough, feared that one mistake could undo everything. But the blessing of God is not fragile. It does not shatter with pressure. Peace is not loud. It is steady. It grows quietly in reverent hearts. Your labor is seen. Your love is not wasted.
You bless the work of faithful hands. You plant our lives in steady land, like olive shoots around the meal. New mercies rise, quiet and real. Not wealth that fades or praise that flies, but peace that lives when daylight dies. A covering strong, a gentle grace. Your presence keeps this sacred place. Blessed in your ways, my home stands secure. The Lord surrounds our table, His promise is sure. Blessed in your ways, we rest, we endure.
Deeper strings, warm tones. Lord, you are the keeper of this house. Not fear, not uncertainty, not my striving. You are the foundation beneath our floor. You are the peace within these walls. Blessed in your ways, my home stands secure. Not because we are perfect, but because you are faithful. Tonight, I release the fear of collapse. You are here. You remain.
Even if the winds grow stronger, you remain our steady ground. Even if tomorrow trembles, your quiet peace surrounds. Even when my heart is anxious, you remain. You remain. Blessed in your ways, my home stands secure. The Lord surrounds our table, His promise is sure. Blessed in your ways, we rest and endure. Blessed in your ways, our home stands secure.
Tonight, think of your table, the chairs, the small voices, the ordinary moments that feel unnoticed. You wonder if you are doing enough, if your work matters, if your prayers reach the ceiling. Breathe slowly. The Lord sees the quiet faithfulness of your home. He delights in small obediences. He blesses what is built in reverence. At His table, nothing is wasted.
Blessed are the steady hands that labor through the day. Blessed is the quiet trust that chooses narrow ways. In simple rooms and simple meals, in laughter mixed with tears, The fear of you becomes our peace that carries us through years. At your table, Lord, blessing multiplies in the world, in the waiting, under watchful eyes. At your table, Lord, hope fills our days, blessing multiplies in quiet ways.
Brief transition. There are nights you worry about your children, about the future, about the pressures you cannot shield them from. There are moments in marriage when love feels tired, when misunderstandings linger longer than they should. But Psalm 128 whispers something gentle. Those who walk in reverent trust will see peace upon their home.
Blessing does not always shout. Sometimes it grows like olive shoots, slow and steady around the table. When money feels uncertain, when plans are not yet clear, you plant your peace within our walls and settle every fear. You crown the work of faithful days with fruit we cannot see, and teach our hearts to trust your care for those entrusted to me. At your table, Lord, blessing multiplies in the work, in the waiting, under watchful eyes. At your table, Lord, hope fills our days, blessing multiplies in quiet ways.
Deeper strings, warm, sustained harmony. Lord, I place my household in your hands, my marriage, my children, our daily bread. At your table, blessing multiplies gently, not through noise, but through covenant love. Guard our home with peace. Let reverence shape our steps. Let hope cover our children. We trust you with what we are building. You are faithful across generations.
Even when the future feels unknown, you remain upon the throne. Even when our strength is small, your favor rests on all. Even if the seasons change, your covenant remains. At your table, Lord, blessing multiplies through the years, through the trials, under faithful eyes. At your table, Lord, peace within our days, blessing multiplies in steadfast ways.
Rest now. The Lord watches over your home. He is not distant from your table. His blessing is gentle. His covenant is sure. Amen. You do not have to force growth tonight. You do not have to compare your season to another.
Some roots grow in silence. Some strength forms in stillness. Breathe. You are not behind. You are being planted. There is a stream that does not dry, a presence that does not fade. Draw near. Let your soul be watered again. Like a tree beside the river, where quiet waters run, I have learned to rest my roots in the Holy One. Not in the rush of anxious voices, not in striving to be seen, but in the gentle flow of mercy, where my heart grows green. By your streams I remain strong. By your streams I stand. Lord, you steady all my days with your faithful hand. By your streams my life remains strong. Brief transition. There were days you felt dry inside, words felt empty, prayer felt distant, energy was thin. But dryness is not death, silence is not abandonment. His roots were growing deeper in you. His word was holding you quietly. You are more sustained than you realize. When my leaves felt weak and faded, and my strength was small, you were flowing underneath, supporting it all. In the heat of long seasons, when no fruit could be seen, you kept life within my branches, unseen yet evergreens. By your streams I remain strong. By your streams I stand. Lord, you steadied all my days with your faithful hand. By your streams my life remains strong. Even as the drought feels long, you remain my rain. Even when no fruit appears, life still remains. Even in the quiet ground, you are near. By your streams I remain strong. In your presence I belong. Rest your roots. The water is still flowing. You are planted in faithfulness. Strength is rising quietly. Amen. You do not have to force growth tonight. You are not in faithfulness.
is rising quietly. Amen. You do not have to. Amen. Amen. You do not have to. In your presence. Amen. You do not have to force growth tonight. Let your soul be watered, planted in faithfulness. Strength is rising quietly. You do not have to towards growth. You do not have to force growth tonight. You do not have to force growth tonight. You do not have to force growth. Now you are not speaking to emptiness. You are not praying into a closed sky. There were nights when your voice trembled, when your tears felt unnoticed, when you whispered into the dark, unsure if anyone heard. Breathe now. Slow down. The Lord was closer than you thought. He toward your cry. You were never alone. I was worn from the weight of fear. My breath was thin with doubt. In the silence of a restless night, I poured my trembling out. The cords of sorrow held me tight. My strength was almost gone, but in the quiet of my breaking, your mercy leaned in close. You heard me in the night. You heard my quiet cry. Lord, you bent down to my weakness. You stayed right by my side. You heard me in the dark. And now my heart returns in love. Brief transition. There were prayers no one else knew about, words you could not even finish, sighs that never became sentences, but he heard them. He was not measuring your strength. He was listening to your heart, and his love did not delay.
When my hope felt paper thin and tomorrow scared my soul, you did not turn away from me. You did not let me fall. You untied the hidden knots that fear had wrapped around and gently set my feet again on steady, faithful grounds. You heard me in the night. You heard my quiet cry. Lord, you bent down to my weakness. You stayed right by my side. You heard me in the dark. And now my heart returns in love. Deeper strings, soft atmosphere. Lord, I remember. You heard me when I thought I was fading. You heard me when I had no strength left. I am not abandoned. I am not forgotten. You are the God who listens. You heard my cry, and my heart returns in love. I will walk before you in quiet gratitude. I am safe in your listening presence. Even if my voice grows weak, you remain near. Even if my tears fall silently, you still hear. Even if the night feels long, your love stays strong. You heard me in the night. You held my fragile cry. Lord, you bent down to my weakness. You never passed me by. You heard me in the dark. And now my heart returns in love. Yes, my heart returns in love. Rest now. The God who listened then is listening still. Sleep in his faithful love. Amen. Now you're not speaking into emptiness. When your tears found unnoticed. Now we are not speaking. Breathe now.
worn from the weight of fear. I was worn from the weight of fear. That's now you are not speaking. There's no strength. You hurt.
There are seasons when the wind feels louder than your prayers, when numbers do not add up, when conversations feel fragile. You try to stay strong for everyone else. You hold the worry inside. But tonight you do not have to brace yourself. Breathe slowly. The Lord forms a heart that is firm, not loud, not anxious, but steady. Blessed is the one who trusts your name, who walks in quiet light. When rumors arise and markets shake, you keep his soul upright. He is not ruled by sudden news, nor shaken by the wave. Your righteousness becomes his ground, your mercy strong to save. My heart is firm, I will not fear. The Lord is near, the Lord is here. My heart is firm, I will not fear.
Brief transition. There are nights when you imagine the worst: financial strain, relational distance, unexpected loss. You rehearse conversations, you calculate outcomes, you prepare for impact. But Psalm 112 speaks softly. He is not afraid of bad news, his heart is steady, trusting in the Lord. Steadiness is not denial, it is anchored trust. When pressure leans against the door and patience feels worn thin, you shape a generous open hand that still chooses to give. Not hardened by uncertainty, not closed by hidden pain. Your faithful love enlarges hope and calms the racing brain. My heart is firm, I will not fear. The Lord is near, the Lord is here. My heart is firm, I will not fear. Deeper strings, low sustained tones. Lord, you are my security, not my income, not the approval of others, not the stability of circumstances. My heart is firm, I will not fear. You establish my steps. You guard my relationships. You provide what I need. Teach me to remain generous in crisis. Teach me to trust when outcomes are unclear. I stand steady because you are steady.
Even if the storm remains, you remain my hiding place. Even if the ground feels weak, you are strong beneath my feet. Even when the winds appear, you are closer than my fear. My heart is firm, I will not fear. The Lord is near, forever here. My heart is firm, I will not fear. In every storm you hold me near.
Rest just now. The storm may speak, but it does not decide your future. The Lord holds you steady. Your heart is firm in Him. Amen.
My heart is near. My heart is firm. My heart is firm. My heart is firm.
Slow your thoughts tonight. You do not have to calculate tomorrow. There is a fear that blessing will run out. The quiet anxiety that there will not be enough. Enough strength. Enough provision, enough grace. But the shepherd does not measure mercy in drops. He pours. Breathe. You are not living on leftovers. You are living under care.
The Lord is near in simple days, in quiet rooms and common ways. He leads me where the waters rest. He settles storms within my chest, in valleys where my courage thins. Your steady hand still draws me in. No shadow steals what you provide. Your gentle presence walks beside. My cup overflows. Your mercy stays. Goodness follows me through all my days. My cup overflows. I am not alone.
Brief transition. There were seasons you braced yourself, expecting loss, preparing for lack. You learned to ration hope, to guard joy. Too soon the blessing might fade, but His goodness kept showing up, quietly, faithfully, even when you did not notice.
You set a table in my need, not hurried love, but the daily bread. You anoint my tired head with peace, and let my restless striving cease. Not riches loud or shining bright, but steady light in darkest night. A kindness that does not withdraw, a mercy deeper than my flaws. My cup overflows. Your mercy stays. Goodness follows me through all my days. My cup overflows. I am held in grace.
Deeper strings, soft violin. Lord, I release the fear of scarcity. I release the lie that blessing will end. You are my shepherd. You are my portion. You are enough. My cup overflows. And your mercy stays with me, not just in triumph, but in ordinary hours. I choose to trust your steady pursuit. I choose to rest in your provision.
Even if tomorrow feels uncertain, you remain my constant care. Even if the path is hidden, goodness meets me there. Even when my faith feels fragile, you remain. You remain. Your mercy stays. Follows me through all my days. My cup overflows. I am held in grace. My cup overflows, and your mercy stays. Rest now. You're not chasing blessing. It is following you. Surely goodness and mercy are near. Sleep in that quiet abundance. Amen. Amen. Slow your thoughts tonight. Slow your thoughts tonight. Slow your thoughts tonight. Slow your thoughts tonight. And not chasing blessing. It is following you. Surely goodness and mercy are near. Sleep in that quiet abundance. Amen. Sleep in that quiet abundance. Amen. Sleep. Amen. Amen. Slow your thoughts tonight. Slow your thoughts tonight. You do not have to calculate tomorrow. There is a fear that blessing will run out. A quiet anxiety that there will not be enough. Enough strength, enough provision, enough grace. But the shepherd does not measure mercy in drops. He pours. Breathe. You are not living on leftovers. You are living under care. Slow your thoughts tonight. The Lord is near in simple days. The Lord is near in simple days. The Lord is near. Beloved, you can let your guard down. You do not have to brace yourself for rejection. You do not have to fear a harsh voice from heaven. Breathe slowly. Let your shoulders soften. The Lord is not standing over you in anger. He is near you in patience. His heart toward you is steady. His compassion has not run out. You know the weight of your own mistakes, the words you wish you could take back, the silent shame that follows you.
into the quiet of the night. But you, oh Lord, are slow to anger, rich in mercy, strong and kind. You do not treat me as I deserve. You hold me with a patient hand. Your compassion has no end. Your mercy covers me. You are gentle with my weakness. You are kinder than I fear. Your compassion has no end. Brief transition. There were nights you expected judgment, moments when you replayed your failures, times you thought God must be tired of you, but His mercy kept you. His love did not thin out like a father bending low. He stayed. He knows your frame. He remembers you are dust, and still He loves you. As far as east is from the west, you carry guilt away from me. You lift the burden from my chest and let my weary spirit breathe. When my strength was almost gone, when I could barely stand inside, your faithful love was holding on. Your steady grace became my guide. Your compassion has no end. Your mercy covers me. You are gentle with my weakness. You are kinder than I fear. Your compassion has no end. Deeper streams, softer light. Lord, I am not alone in my weakness. I am not standing before anger. I am standing in compassion. You do not deal harshly with me. You are patient. You are kind. Your compassion is greater than my weakness, greater than my past, greater than my fear. Tonight, I receive your mercy without hiding. Even if my heart condemns me, you remain more faithful still. Even if I feel unworthy, your compassion never will. Even when my strength is fading, you remain. You remain. Your compassion has no end.
by mercy. The Lord is compassionate and kind. Sleep in that truth. Amen.
Beloved, you do not have to replay your failures. You do not have to measure your worth. Let the noise grow quiet. Let your breathing slow. There is a mercy that meets you in the morning, a compassion that does not grow tired. God is not standing over you with accusation. He is near you with tenderness. You are not condemned. You are being renewed.
Bless the Lord, my weary soul. Do not forget His care. He forgives the hidden wounds. He meets you there. He heals the places shame has touched. He lifts you from the dust. He crowns your life with faithful love and mercy you can trust. Your compassion renews my life. Your mercy makes me new. Lord, you remove my shame and hold me close to you. Your compassion renews my life.
Brief transition. There were days you spoke harshly to yourself. Moments when regret felt louder than grace. You carried yesterday into today and called it identity. But He does not treat you as your failures. He remembers you are dust. He is slow to anger, rich in faithful love. His compassion is not temporary. It is daily.
As high as heaven stands above, so great your love for me. As far as east is from the west, you set my spirit free. Like a father full of kindness, you understand my frame. You do not keep a record, you call me by my name. Your compassion renews my life. Your mercy makes me new. Lord, you remove my shame and draw me close to you. Your compassion renews my life.
Deeper strings, gentle sustained notes. Father, I release the cycle of shame. I release the harsh voice within. You are not condemning me. You are restoring me. You forgive. You heal. You redeem my life from the pit. You crown me with love and compassion. You renew my life with faithful mercy. And I receive it tonight.
Even if I fall again, you remain my grace. Even when I feel unworthy, you turn your face. Even in my weakness, your love restores. compassion renews my life. Your mercy makes me new. Lord, you remove my shame and keep me close to you. Your compassion renews my life. Your faithful love restores. Rest now. Tomorrow carries new mercy. You are forgiven. You are being renewed. Amen.
Tonight you can loosen your grip. You do not have to scan the horizon for danger. You do not have to predict tomorrow. Breathe slowly. Let your shoulders fall. The shepherd who walked with you today is already standing in your tomorrow. His goodness is not behind you, it is following you. The Lord is near in quiet ways, and fields my eyes cannot yet see. When shadows whisper what ifs to me, your steady hand still covers me. Through narrow paths and silent fears, through valleys deep and hidden tears, I am not chased by fear or loss. Your faithful love is close and strong. Surely goodness follows me, mercy walks behind my days. I am safe in your keeping, Lord, held in covenant grace. Surely goodness follows me all my nights and all my days. Brief transition. There were seasons you thought you would not survive, nights when anxiety spoke louder than hope. You tried to prepare for every possible loss, but look at you. You are still here. Not because you control the future, but because His mercy kept following you. When strength was thin and sleep was light, when every sound felt like a threat, you were my shepherd in the dark. You did not leave me to regret. Even when I could not see the table you prepared for me, your goodness stood behind my fear, your quiet promise drawing near. Surely goodness follows me, mercy walks behind my days. I am safe in your keeping, Lord, held in covenant grace. Surely goodness follows me all my nights and all my days.
Deeper strings, gentle atmosphere. Lord, I am not alone in what is coming. You are my shepherd and my dwelling place. I release the future into your hands.
I release the hidden fears I never speak aloud. Goodness and mercy follow me all my days. Not because I am perfect, but because you are faithful. I will dwell in your presence. I will rest in your house. I am held.
Even if tomorrow feels unknown, you remain my constant home. Even if the valley stays, you are with me all my days. Even if my heart still shakes, your mercy never breaks. Surely goodness follows me, mercy walks behind my days. I am safe in your keeping, Lord, held in everlasting grace. Surely goodness follows me all my nights and all my days. I will dwell within your house forever in your ways. Rest now. You are not being hunted by fear. You are being followed by mercy. The shepherd is faithful. Amen. If life feels heavy right now, if you wonder whether your quiet efforts matter, you visit the earth and water it. Tonight the Lord is tending what you cannot see. Nothing planted in faith is forgotten. If you believe this, write in the comments, my life is watered by grace.
You see the seeds beneath the soil, hidden from every eye. The silent prayers, the faithful steps, the tears I never cried. When days feel dry and progress slow and fruit seems far away, you pour your mercy over me and soften hardened clay. You water my life with gentle grace. You bless the ground unseen. From hidden roots to rising fields, you grow what I have been. You water my life with patient love. You cause my heart to rise. In every quiet season, Lord, your care will multiply.
Growth does not shout. It unfolds quietly. The Lord crowns the year with goodness. Even the paths you thought were empty are dripping with abundance. What feels delayed is not denied. He is nourishing your future tonight.
You fill the furrows of my soul. You settle anxious ground. Where doubt once cracked the surface thin, new tenderness is found. You bless the work of trembling hands. You honor small beginnings. And in the field of waiting hearts, your steady grace keeps giving. You water my life with gentle grace. You bless the ground unseen. From hidden roots to rising fields, you grow what I have been. You water my life with patient love. You cause my heart to rise. In every quiet season, Lord, your care will multiply.
Lord, water what I cannot measure. Bless what I have planted in faith. Calm the fear that nothing is growing. You see the roots beneath the surface. You see the future before it blooms. I trust your tending hand.
Even if the ground seems dry, you remain my rain. Even if I cannot see, you are at work again. Even if the harvest waits, your promise still is true. You crown the year with goodness, Lord, my growth begins in you. You water my life with gentle grace. You bless the ground unseen. From hidden roots to rising fields, you grow what I have been. You water my life with patient love, and fear no longer stays. For every seed entrusted, Lord, is watered by your grace.
The field is not empty. It is being watered. Rest now. Grace is already at work.
Slow your thoughts tonight. You've carried much for those you love. You've counted what is left. You've wondered if it will be enough. Grave. The one who made every living thing has never closed his hand. His kindness is not scarce. His care does not run dry. You are not providing alone.
I've watched the days unfold with quiet questions in my mind. Will there be bread for tomorrow? Will I fall behind? Yet your kingdom moves in mercy. Your goodness covers all. Every creature looks toward you, and you hear them when they call. You open your hand in grace. You open your hand in love. Lord, you satisfy my need. From heaven above, you open your hand, and I'm satisfied.
Brief transition. There were evenings you felt the pressure, responsibility resting heavy on your chest. wanting to be strong for everyone, afraid to admit your fear. But his compassion is over all he has made. His provision is not fragile. He sees your family, he sees your effort, and he remains faithful.
When my hands felt small and empty, and my plans were thin as air, you were working in the unseen with patient, steady care. From the river of your kindness, living waters gently flow. You feed the hearts that trust you more than I could know. You open your hand in grace. You open your hand in love. Lord, you satisfy my need. From heaven above, you open your hand, and I am satisfied.
Deepest strings, soft violin swell. Father, I release the fear of not having enough. You are generous, you are attentive, you are near. I do not carry my family alone. You open your hand and sustain us. You see every living need, and in your wisdom you provide. You open your hand, and I am satisfied. Even if tomorrow feels unsure, you remain my source. Even as my strength is weak, you guide my course. Even if the world feels tired, your mercy is wide. You open your hand in grace. You open your hand in love. Lord, you satisfy our need. From heaven above, you open your hand, and we are satisfied. You open your hand, and we rest inside. Rest your heart now. The provider is awake. His hand is still open. Your home is held in his care. Amen.
There are valleys we must walk through. There are fires we never would have chosen. He has preserved our souls among the living. Tonight the Lord is holding your life steady. The flames did not consume you, if you believe this. Write in the comments, my life is preserved by God. You led me where the heat was strong, where comfort disappeared. where questions burned inside my chest and silence felt severe. Through waters rising to my lips, through nights without relief, you did not loosen your strong hand. You guarded fragile breath in me. Through the fire and through the flood, you remained with me. When my strength was almost gone, your mercy carried me. Through the fire and through the flood, you would not let me fall. Faithful in the fiercest place, you were my life through all. Some seasons feel like testing, not punishment, not abandonment, but refinement. The Lord does not waste intense days. He watches over your soul even when you feel undone. And what did not break you has strengthened your trust. You tried my heart like silver bright, refined in hidden flame. You saw the fear beneath my faith, yet loved me just the same. No wave erased your promises, no trial changed your name. In every trembling step I took, your presence still remained. Through the fire and through the flood, you remained with me. When my strength was almost gone, your mercy carried me. Through the fire and through the flood, you would not let me fall. Faithful in the fiercest place, you were my life through all.
Lord, I thank you for the seasons I survived, for the heat that did not destroy me, for the waters that did not drown me. You preserved my soul. You kept my breath steady. You remained faithful when I was weary.
Even if the flames rise high, you remain my shield. Even if the waters roar, your faithfulness is sealed. Even if my heart feels weak and strength seems far from sight, you hold my life among the living. You guard me through the night.
Through the fire and through the flood, you remained with me. When my strength was almost gone, your mercy carried me. Through the fire and through the flood, my trust is now restored. Faithful through the fiercest days, forever you are Lord.
The fire did not define you. The flood did not end you. You are still here, and He is still faithful.
If your mind is tired and your soul feels weak, if you fear you're fading in this long season, He is like a tree planted by streams of water. Right now the Lord is strengthening your roots. This is not your withering. If you believe this,
right in the comments. Thy roots hold firm in God. When heats arouse and winds arise, and seasons shift again, when leaves fall softly at my feet, and hope feels thin and strained, you plant me by the quiet stream, where living waters flow beneath the surface of my fear. Your hidden mercies grow. Rooted deep by living waters, I will not wither here. Though the sun burns high above me, you keep my soul sincere. Rooted deep by living waters, steady through it all. In every changing season, I stand because you call. There are seasons when you measure yourself by visible fruit, but the Lord measures by faithfulness. Roots grow in silence. Strength deepens where no one sees, and even now, beneath what feels dry, life is moving. Not every day's blossom bright, not every branch is wide, yet underneath the quiet soil, your promise still abides. You feed my heart with living truth. I meditate on you, and in the stillness of your word, my strength is born anew. Rooted deep by living waters, I will not wither here. Through the fire and through the winter, you keep my calling clear. Rooted deep by living waters, resilient, strong and free. In every season, Lord, you grow. Unwithering life in me. You are not fading. You are being rooted. Then what God plants by living waters does not wither. If your mind is tired, does not wither. If your mind, when not fading, you are not fading. You are not fading. You are rhythm rooted. And when God plants by living waters, does not wither.
Today, you do not have to defend yourself. You do not have to prove your strength. Breathe slowly. Let your shoulders rest. There is a shelter that does not move, a faithfulness that does not fade. You are not exposed. You are held closer than you think. Under his wings, there is room for you.
I have searched for safety in open fields where the wind was loud and cold. I tried to stand on my own strength, but my hands could not hold. Yet your love is higher than the heavens. Your faithfulness fills the sky. In the shadow presence, my restless heart can lie. Under your wings, I am safe. Under your wings, I am known. Lord, in the shadow of your mercy, I am not alone. Under your wings, I am filled.
Brief transition. There were nights you felt uncovered, moments when fear whispered you are on your own, tears that no one saw, battles you fought quietly. But his steadfast love was still above you. His mercy was still near, even when you could not feel it. He was your covering.
When my courage felt so small and my heart was thin with doubt, you did not turn your face away. You did not cast me out. You draw me to your river where living waters flow. In the abundance of your kindness, my weary soul lets go. I am not alone. Under your wings, I am filled.
Deeper strings, gentle harp. Lord, I rest in the shelter of your wings. I am not exposed. I am not forgotten. I am not unprotected. Your love reaches higher than my fear. Your faithfulness is greater than my striving. I do not need to chase abundance. In the shadow of your wings, I am filled. You are my shelter. You are enough.
Even if the night feels long, you remain my light. Even if my strength is gone, you hold me tight. Even if the winds surround, your love stands still. Under your wing,
I am safe.
under your wing,
I am known.
Lord, in the shadow of your mercy, I am forever your own. Under your wings, I am filled. Under your wings, I am whole. Rest now. The shelter has not moved.
His wings are still over you. Sleep in his faithfulness.
This is how the psalmist lifted Psalm 107 in song.
Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His steadfast love endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so, those He redeemed from the hand of the enemy. He gathered them from the lands, from east and west, from north and south. Some sat in darkness and deepest gloom, prisoners in affliction and chains. Then they cried to the Lord in their trouble, and He delivered them from their distress. He brought them out of darkness and shadow, and broke their chains apart. You are not your worst chapter. You are not the mistake that still whispers your name. The Lord gathers what was scattered. He walks into dark places without fear. Breathe, you have been brought back. I remember the silent nights when shame would not release me, when every memory felt heavy and mercy felt too far. I wore my past like iron chains, believing I deserved them. But You stepped into my darkness and called me by my name. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His steadfast love endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. He brought me out of darkness. His mercy endures forever. Redemption is not denial, it is rescue. It is being led out, not left behind. The psalmist did not hide the darkness. He declared the deliverance where I once sought only failure. You began to write restoration where I thought the story ended. You opened mercy's door. You gathered what was broken. You named me as your own, not condemned, not abandoned, but redeemed and brought back home. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His steadfast love endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. You brought me out of darkness. Your mercy endures forever. Lord, You redeemed me. Mercy rewrote my story. I am not held by my past, I am held by Your steadfast love. You brought me out of darkness, and I give thanks. Even if the memory returns, You remain. Even if regret whispers, You remain. Even if the night feels heavy again, You remain. Your steadfast love endures forever. Your mercy endures forever. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. His steadfast love endures forever. Let the redeemed of the Lord say so. You brought me out of darkness. Your mercy endures forever.
You are redeemed, not by effort, by mercy. And His steadfast love endures. the psalmist lifted Psalm 34 in song. I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul makes its boast in the Lord. Let the humble hear and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together. I sought the Lord, and he answered me, and delivered me from all my fears.
Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him.
Disappointment can make the heart cautious. It teaches us to expect less. But the psalmist invites us closer, not to theory, to experience. Taste and see. I have held back from hoping, guarded every prayer, afraid that trust would break again, afraid you would not be there. But you have been so patient, you did not pull away. You waited in my silence until I dared to say,
Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him. Taste and see that the Lord is good.
I sought you and you answered me. You delivered me from fear.
Trust is restored slowly. One answered prayer, one quiet rescue, one moment of unexpected kindness. The Lord is not distant from your hunger.
Where I expected absence, I found your steady hand. Where I prepared for silence, you spoke and held me stand. You did not shame my weakness, you did not turn away. You filled my empty spaces with mercy day by day.
Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him. Taste and see that the Lord is good. I sought you and you answered me.
You delivered me from fear.
Lord, I have tasted your goodness. I am not abandoned. I am surrounded. You answered me when I sought you.
Even if memory brings doubt, you remain good. Even if wounds still ache, you remain good. Even if trust feels fragile inside me, you remain. You remain. Taste and see,
You are good.
Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge
you answered me, you delivered me from fear.
Let your heart try again. The Lord is good. You are surrounded. Rest in Him.
This is how the psalmist lifted Psalm 16 in song. Preserve me, O God, for in you I take refuge. You are my Lord, apart from you I have no good thing. The Lord is my chosen portion and my cup. You hold my lot secure. I keep my eyes always on the Lord.
With Him at my right hand, I shall not be shaken. In your presence there is fullness of joy.
My heart is glad, my body rests secure, because you are near. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. You are not alone tonight. Nearness changes everything. Even when the future feels uncertain, His presence is steady. Breathe slowly, He is close. I have felt the quiet ache of rooms that felt too silent. I have feared what distance means when no one seems to stay. But you do not step away, you do not turn your face. You stand beside my trembling heart and fill this fragile space. With you at my right hand, I shall not be shaken. In your presence there is fullness of joy. My heart is glad, my body rests secure, because you are near. Gladness is not loud. It is quiet security. It is knowing someone faithful stands beside you. The psalmist did not deny uncertainty. He declared nearness. When tomorrow feels unsteady, when answers are unclear, when fear begins to whisper that I have been left here, you steady me with presence, not with noise, not with demand. Just the calm of being held at your faithful right hand.
With you at my right hand, I will not be shaken. In your presence there is fullness of joy.
My heart is glad, my body rests secure, because you are near. Lord, because you are near, my heart is glad and secure. I do not cling to people to survive.
I rest in your presence. You are my refuge. You are at my right hand. Even if the night feels long, you remain. Even if others walk away, you remain. Even if the road is uncertain before me, you remain. You remain at my right hand, steady and close in your presence. I am not alone. With you at my right hand, I shall not be shaken. In your presence there is fullness of joy. My heart is glad, my body rests secure, because you are near. Stay here in His presence. You are not abandoned. You are not unseen. He is near, and your heart can rest. We choose gratitude, even before everything feels resolved. He brought us out into a spacious place. Right now, the Lord is widening your soul. The pressure is not your future. If you believe this, write in the comments. My life opens in God. You saw me in the narrow place where walls were closing in. You heard the silent strain of fear, the weight beneath my skin. Through waters deep and burning flame, you never let me fall. You held my trembling, weary heart. You carried through it all. You brought me to a spacious place where mercy fills the air. From tightness into open grace, I breathe because you're there. You brought me to a spacious place, no longer pressed by fear. Gratitude now fills my soul, your faithful love is here. There were days you thought you would not endure, moments when your chest felt tight and your thoughts would not rest. But the Lord was not absent in the narrow place. He was guiding you through it. And now He is teaching your heart how to breathe again. You led me through confinement's grip, through nights I could not see. And in the dark you carved a path of quiet liberty. No step was wasted in your hand, no tear was left unknown. You shaped the pressure into praise and made my heart your home. You brought me to a spacious place where mercy fills the air. From tightness into open grace, I breathe because you're there. You brought me to a spacious place, no longer pressed by fear. Gratitude now fills my soul, your faithful love is here.
not leave me in confinement. You did not let the pressure define me. You brought me out. You made room for my healing. You made room for my future. And tonight, I thank you.
Even if the path grows tight again, you remain my open field. Even if the night feels close and thin, your wide mercy is my shield. Even if my strength feels small, your freedom still surrounds. You are the God who leads me out to steady, spacious ground. You brought me to a spacious place where mercy fills the air. From tightness into open grace, I breathe because you're there. You brought me to a spacious place, my heart no longer bound. Gratitude rises strong and still on holy open ground.
The narrow place was not the end. The Lord has made room for you. Breathe. You are standing in grace.
This is how the psalmist lifted Psalm 16 in song. Preserve me, O God, for in you I take refuge. You are my Lord, apart from you I have no good thing. The Lord is my chosen portion and my cup. You hold my lot securely. The boundary lines have fallen for me in pleasant places. Surely I have a beautiful inheritance. I keep my eyes always on the Lord, with him at my right hand. I shall not be shaken. My heart is glad and my body rests secure. Breathe slowly now. You do not have to secure your future tonight. You do not have to hold everything together. The Lord holds your portion. Let your shoulders soften.
I have feared what could be taken, what could fade or slip away. I have measured life by safety, by what I thought I must sustain. But you stand beside me gently, not with noise, not with demand. You remind my restless spirit, my future rests within your hand. You are my chosen portion. You hold my lot secure. With you at my right hand, I shall not be shaken. In your presence, my portion hold.
Security does not come from what we store. It comes from who stands beside us. The psalmist did not say, my wealth holds me. He said, the Lord is my portion. And that is enough.
When the ground feels uncertain, softly, and anxiety draws near. Still you remain my boundary. Still you guard what you have given, a beautiful inheritance, not fading, not diminished. You are my chosen portion. You hold my lot secure. With you at my right hand, I shall not be shaken. In your presence my portion holds.
Lord, you are my chosen portion. I do not secure myself, you secure me. In your presence, my portion holds firm. Even when I cannot see the future, I trust the one who holds it.
Even if riches fade, you remain. Even if plans change, you remain. Even if ground feels unsure beneath me, you remain. You remain. My inheritance, my steady play, my cup that overflows with grace. You are my chosen portion. You hold my lot secure. With you at my right hand, I shall not be shaken. In your presence my portion holds.
Rest now. The Lord is your portion, and what He holds cannot be lost.